Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel Constitution Talk, created today, April 12th, 2018. Why am I doing this? For many reasons. One is to exercise my constitutional right of freedom of speech, and two, as a defense mechanism. I need to defend myself because my reputation has been damaged, because a lot of things have happened in my house that I have no idea what really happened, but because there's no right answers, or there's so many lies, that I have to let the truth be known. And law enforcement officers are abusing their power, especially one who's not even in his right jurisdiction. And we'll get to that here shortly. Basically, I will have other videos coming soon to show the truth, to show that I'm not lying. Because at the end of the day, I seen a detective continues to lie and lie and lie to cover up, I don't know, his mistakes. Because my home was recently burglarized. Now, I don't know when, to be honest, I don't know by who. All I know is what people are saying. And all I know is this, which is the truth. Another jurisdiction police detective took it upon himself to enter my home without my consent. It's a fact. At the same time, such individual detective allowed a person to re-enter my home. And what happened after that, I have no idea. All I know is this. Someone told me about 2 weeks ago nothing was taken out of my house that day. You told me today otherwise. I don't know who's telling the truth. So I'll let everything out in the open and see who's telling the truth, because I'm not the one lying. You have created so many lies in the last couple of months that you don't even remember what. Like you said today, I don't remember. Shocking, right? You said to me, when you're yelling, when you're cursing at me, when you're using your visual weapon and badge as a means of being a bully and harassment, that I need to hold myself accountable. And I will. Especially the minute you hold yourself accountable for your actions. Do that, and I'll take care of mine. But because you coerce, you lie about facts, because you're backpedaling so much that you can't remember your lies. So I'm gonna let everything out in the open. So let's get to some of the points. This detective is out of jurisdiction. You're not even on your playing field. So you're not the law. You're not above the law, but you think you are, and you took it amongst yourself again to go through my personal items, to open up personal safes, through disclose of personal items to other people. To the next day, apparently after the fact, you also came back into my house, took it amongst yourself to open up my car, cleaned up my car, put stuff in my house for my car, which now that car, what? It's also gone. It's also stolen. I don't know, but your story just doesn't make any sense. But today you use your firearm and your badge, and you're raising up your tone and you're cursing at me as a means of continuing of being a bully. And the minute I had enough and I stepped up to your face, you had a little smirk on your face. And I think you wanted to really hit me. But because I need to defend myself, I'm gonna let the facts come out. Let it all be out. And then, let's see what you're gonna say then. Ultimately, the law is the law, the facts are the facts. You took it amongst yourself to, one, verbal abuse, came into my house and demanded my personal items. We know what they are. You know what they are. Then, you created a big disaster, which we know what led to, which your story doesn't really make sense on why such was done. But the facts are the facts. You allow someone to re-enter my house. So that means, really, by the definition of the law, you were part of the burglary. Simple as that. You're an accomplice. I don't care what you say. I don't care what your defense is. You allow a person to enter my house, and apparently that person, I don't know, took 8 hours to clean my house, because it wasn't one thing that was taken. It was a lot of things. I'm not sure. Nobody knows when it was done, but it's because your actions that that person was able to re-enter my home. Not my actions, not my consent. Again, you're the law. But you have done a very good job to discredit me. And we'll get to that shortly. But you have broken and violated so many civil rights laws. I don't even know where to really begin. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a law enforcement officer. But I know you have violated so many laws here. It's not even funny. And you, again, emphasis added, out of jurisdiction, emphasis added here, your actions led to the burglary. So by the definition of the law, you're an accomplice. You actually helped the person break into my house. Whether you like to say yes or no, that is the law. Simple. So, coercion. You have used this as a seriously means to damage my reputation in the community. With the key, and I'm gonna take your wild card right out of your hands, psychological pressure, which is 1, intentionally, and 2, unlawfully restraining my freedom and my tools of such as a direct impact in damaging my reputation. That's a lot of words. Basically, that's what you're using. And you have done a great job to discredit me. Listen, I'll be the first one to admit it. But you're not a physician. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. You have violated so many laws and you're trying to throw and change everything back on me. But you've done such a great job at harassment that the path is clearly there, and it demonstrates what you have done to discredit me, my reputation, my name. And you use the psychological pressure as a means of doing such. I know what you're gonna say against me. You have done it so many times. You think, I don't know, that you lived in my house every day or that we talk to each other every day. But let's subpoena the records. How many times I talked to you during the year? The average. I don't know what all the stuff came out today. Live here, here. I don't know what you're talking about. Really, get your facts straight, man. Because right now you're backpedaling so much. You don't know you don't know how to cover up your lies anymore. So lies after lies after lies. So soon, let's release the audios and show everyone what you're made of. Right? Let's do that. Because you have stuff at your house that you have no right taking from my house. Apparently you say you have audios and this and that. Listen, it doesn't belong to you. You're not the law. So stop. You know? But because you have left me at 0 and you don't hold yourself accountable for your actions, this is the last means that I have to defend myself. So be it. It is what it is. So, going further, I'm gonna make all the videos a lot smaller, right to the point of what my allegations is. But because my personal items, such as my personal computers, not 1, not 2, but let's say 3 of them have been taken. I bought over 6 cell phones, which have been compromised and unlocked. My basically DNA is open. People have access to my emails, my personal items. So it looks like it's me, but it's not me. So I'm not the only one saying this. I actually have some friends that have seen this, that have seen me ask for help and be turned away. And this psychological thing is the tools that they're using to discredit me. Listen, my story is not gonna change. And I have tried asking for help from different agencies. And I'm not gonna get in there because I need to let a lot of things go and move on. But the facts are the facts, that someone took it upon himself to be above the law. Someone, because of his actions, led to the burglary to my house. That means you're an accomplice. That means you're really by law part of the burglary. But because you're trying to wipe your hands clean and throw everything back on me with your psychological pressure, I just told everyone your cards that you're gonna have against me. Let's see who's gonna knock on my door tomorrow. Let's see your bulliness, your harassment, what it's gonna lead to, because you created such a disaster that you're trying to cover up your mess with what I just said. So stay tuned. to reveal who the person is. Stay tuned for the facts, and stay tuned to see the truth. And then you're gonna say, there is a problem here. The system actually did fail. But I'm not even gonna go into that right now. Basically, I need protection from a bully. I don't want anyone with a gun and a badge coming into my house and yelling at me and cursing at me and acting above the law. It stops today. No one should go through this, ever. I serve my country, unfortunately, with high honors. Unfortunately, my country hasn't done justice for me, but I'm okay. I'll be all right, as long as someone stops harassing me and leaves me alone, doesn't contact me, and takes a note of everything that is at his house that he took away from me, which is stealing. But then, for example, I'm giving away personal items. Shocking how you turn everything around to clean your hands and throw everything back at me. Stay tuned for all the facts to be revealed, and the truth shall set me free. Thank you. Have a good day.